going on? Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning into the live stream here. My name is Bryan Wynia, and I'm the creative director for Killing Floor 3, and I am joined with Rob.
Hi, I'm Rob Dion. I'm the lead weapon artist here at Tripwire.
Yeah, so we wanted to take some time and say happy Rearmament Day. This is one of our first updates. Yeah, so massive thank you to you guys, our fans. If you've paused playing the game for a minute to jump in and kind of get a behind the scenes look about that update and play along with us, we're excited to talk a little bit about it. And it was really important to give you guys some behind the scenes footage and idea of what it took to kind of make this, and who better for a rearmament than our lead weapon artists. So Rob, let's first talk about your history with Killing Floor and Tripwire. Like, how long have you been with Tripwire?
I've been with Tripwire for 18 years. Been here since almost the very beginning. Worked on Killing Floor 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been an absolute blast.
I like how I have to pretend that we don't know this. I talk to Rob pretty much every other day as we're working on the game. But yeah, I think it's awesome that you have been such a big part of the franchise this entire time. Tell me a little bit about making weapons for previous Killing Floor titles.
So, the technology is so different. In KF1, we didn't have physically based lighting like we do now. So what we did was we actually baked in a lot of the highlights on the gun with a technique where we took the highlights and then we physically bake them into the diffuse map. And then Killing Floor 2 came along, and we used a different process to make the guns look a little bit more metallic and have the highlights move across the gun. And then Killing Floor 3 is physically based, so it just looks good.
We got a new material system, all that type of stuff.
New material system, really complex. We can fine-tune materials on the gun, like aluminum versus plastic. They're all separate, and we can tune them based on feedback.
What was one of the things that you were most excited about for Killing Floor 3 weapon creation? Because you've had all this time with KF1 and KF2, like things that you wanted to do, things that you wanted to test out.
I've wanted mods on guns for forever. We just didn't have the manpower to do it before. Now we do. We've implemented it early on in prototyping. We were thinking like, this is really impactful. This is making a difference. So we really leaned into it, and it's been a lot of fun creating these. Yeah,
it's interesting. One of the pillars of the game is adapt. Right, so you're kind of making these choices as a player and adapting to them, and it's been really fun. I don't know about you, but for me, I love watching players' videos of like, this is my build. Yeah, like I see a mutation pop up, and it's like it's going to be a bunch of crawlers or it's going to be a bunch of fodder. So it's like, are you going to use fire damage? Or are you going to try to get something that's putting out a lot of ammo? Switch over to this. So yeah, I think that when we were prototyping, looking at those mods was definitely like pushing that adapt pillar of gameplay. I have the bad habit of modding my weapons so much that I make them too expensive in the game. So now I'm learning I gotta make tiered mods for each wave. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Bill Monk gave me some super advice that I will try to push as much as possible. Start off with something like really cheap. Go for like just an ammo upgrade and like a sight. That's usually my thing. I'll do that, or maybe like a drum mag and like armor piercing rounds, or kind of some combination like that. Yeah, like a middle ground. Yeah, and that way I can kind of use that. So that's like my little learnings from working with Bill and the design team on looking for some of those. But yeah, I have, especially like with this update, I have an M14 that is like ridiculously expensive that I have to have a very successful set of rounds to be able to afford that one. I've been able to afford this once. Yeah, it's like Christmas when you're able to get that one. Yeah. Speaking of some of the new guns, so Rearmament update, a lot of it is addressing your guys' feedback, right? So you now have the ability to play as any specialist and play as any perk, which your team also did a lot of the gadget work as well. Like, you want to talk about that, because that's pretty different for KF3. Yeah, we had our senior weapon artist, Ben Larry, he created the initial gadgets, a lot of the initial gadgets that we had to decouple. So we basically took the integrated gadgets off of the characters, and not all of them, but some of them we made into handhelds now. Yeah. So Ben did a great job in kind of heading that up and figuring all that out.
and it was really fast turnaround. We had to get this done pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been great. Actually, each weapon was created by a different weapon artist. So Ben Leary created the double barrel.
He did?
Sam Coppola created the M14, and I did the MKR 350.
Yep.
So we each got to kind of contribute in that way, and then obviously Ben did a lot of the gadget work as well.
Yeah. So these are some of the 3 new weapons that are within the game now with Rearmament Update, which is also part of your guys' feedback of introducing more real-world weapons. As you guys can kind of see these clips here, we're also showing some of the mods that were included with these. I forget the exact number, but as you guys are watching this, we have where these guns can use mods that were already existing in the game, but then a lot of them came with unique mods for them as well. And I think if you're going to talk about unique mods, let's talk about the double barrel. Like, mod-wise, this thing can get pretty wild.
Hands down, my favorite gun in the franchise.
Okay.
So when I heard we were bringing this
bold
back,
words.
I mean, this gun has been my saving grace.
Yeah.
And then we really leveled it up in KF3. The quad barrel mod is hands down my favorite. Not cheap, but man, it is so fun to use right now.
Yeah, that alternate fire with that thing can get pretty brutal. And for me, the combination of hearing, like our audio team and our animation team, honestly, everyone at Tripwire really stepped it up with this update. Like, it was really important for all of us, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. But for me in particular, like, there's some audio elements of like that alt fire and firing off all 4 of those rounds at the same time, and especially when it hits a Scrake's face, so you get the sound of like all 4 barrels,
armor breaking.
Yeah.
It's really satisfying.
That's the dopamine hit. I would have to say, and I agree that that weapon is fantastic, but I'm always a M14 guy. So sharpshooter main, that M14, and especially when you put a silencer on it, shooting the Husk's backpack now has like never been easier.
Yeah.
So that's like my go-to move, and I know you've seen that a few times, but that gun's hitting it on all cylinders for me right now.
Definitely. Yeah, we got with the whole mod thing. I really like the little bells and whistles that we're adding in KF3. For example, you can see through the magazines now.
Yeah.
And we're using Vertex color to mask the rounds that have been fired.
Yeah.
So you could actually see your rounds deplete through the window in the magazine. So things like that, I mean, they're just really fun to implement and figure out and have fun with.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then we even have weapon customization now. So from putting weapon trinkets on to weapon skins and stickers, these are just ways that you guys players have different ways to kind of represent your play style in game. And I think there's a lot of stuff in the future that we're pretty excited to share with you as well. Obviously, you just got the Rearmament update today, but is this where I start breaking NDAs again and just forget that, other people are here?
Definitely.
It's funny. Normally during this time period, we are in a weapon review and we're talking about the future and like what we're working on. But I am really curious, like, what are you most excited about for the future of weapons in KF3?
The most excited, I would say, just adding more stuff.
Yeah.
Just adding more content. Like we've always done that. For all our games, we add free content, and we're not going to slow down now. We're just getting started. And I think this first Rearmament update really set a precedence for what we're capable of. Yeah, and it's really exciting to keep making that.
Yeah, there's something that Rob has been working on with our concept team as well, that this is very much down the line. I'm sure there is a producer at Tripwire watching this that is like gripping their chest right now of like, please don't say it, but there is a new weapon. Like what you guys saw today, like we have weapons that have come over from previous KF games, kind of breathing a little bit of life into them. But there's also, like guns that are new within this update, right? Like the MK, it's just like a slight variation of what like an AK would be in this world.
Yeah.
But like you worked on something recently that is like totally new, because now that we have a ninja perk.
Yeah, so we've been working on a retractable Tech Hokage kind of ninja claws. And the way we approached this design was a little different, where before we would have thumbnails and then we would progress to like the next phase, final.
Yep.
This time around, I created an initial blockout so we can get it in game, test, fail fast, find the fun.
Yeah.
And then we'll have our concept artist, Eric, come in, Eric Tran, and he did a paint over, and it really worked. Like, we were all gelling in that meeting, throwing ideas around, caveats here and there, but we got it pretty quickly after that.
Yeah.
It was a really nice process.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch, and some of the stuff that Rob's talking about, it is not only designing the gameplay element but the visuals of this weapon as well. So yeah, Rob, starting off with, like, those of you that are into game development or just really interested about how things are built, it's a really rough 3D model. What's your go-to 3D modeling package?
It's a dead program.
Where
I'm still in Moto land.
if our beards and the 3D programs have
18
not
years ago,
dated,
this was brown.
yeah. So you said Moto's what you're using now?
I use Moto still.
That's younger than I would have about to hit you up with 3ds Max. That's where I'm going to date myself.
That's what I first learned on.
Okay.
I dabbled in Maya, and then Moto just sang to me. Something about Moto clicked.
Okay.
And my skills just took off after that.
Yeah.
But there's some really amazing programs out now. Like Plasticity is one of them.
Okay.
I'm really eager to learn.
I'm so old that you're just saying words I don't even understand at this
I don't
point.
know.
Back in my day, it was ZBrush. So, but
I got to use ZBrush too, making some
What did you-
trinkets.
yeah,
I made
yeah.
a dead rat.
Yeah, there is a pretty gross
fun.
rubber dead rat, which, like, some inspiration behind one of those cosmetics is I have always gone to, like, Halloween shops and magic stores and, bought everything from, rubber masks and things kind of like what you see around here. And I had this, like, squeezed dead rat that looked pretty gross. And we were just like, dude, with the sewer map, like, we should make, like, kind of a gnarly fake dead rat. And yeah, so Rob made that, which I personally very much enjoy.
I have a lot of fun when I get to use ZBrush.
Yeah.
Not often, but this is fun.
So primarily, like, when you're modeling hard surface, you're sticking in Moto at this point.
Yeah, even with the rat model, I blocked it out in Moto.
Okay.
Brought it into ZBrush, and then I really started to detail it.
Cool. Yeah. Total disclaimer, because I can feel a producer's over my shoulder. Anything that we're talking about the future is way in the future. You guys got tons of new stuff today. Not only those 3 new guns, but you have new mods as well. And then once again, perk and specialist decoupling. Check it out, what it feels like to play as Foster and be a Firebug. Foster as a sharpshooter, and see some of the work that Rob and his team have done. Once again, we attacked how gadgets were as if Nightfall themselves had to kind of engineer it.
Yeah.
And like in the lore of Nightfall, Imran, being the engineer kind of at heart, loves to build and tinker with things. And Rob's also kind of a tinkerer, big into 3D modeling and model airplanes. That I kind of even was thinking there, it's like, if we were handed this challenge, and we were, and as well as Nightfall, would Imran be kind of taking those things and welding them together? And I think that, Concept and you guys did a really good job of, creating these things that still feel like they're a part of the world, but also giving players what they want.
Yeah, I always have fun collaborating with team members to kind of move in one direction as a team, throwing ideas around, echoing off of each other.
Yep.
That's a lot of fun to get that done and to use that process.
Yeah. Speaking of Nightfall, it's funny, this thing keeps catching my eye down here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we'll give you a deep lore cut. So this is the Nightfall logo, kind of this like a Timberwolf looking type guy. And one of the things that it has on here is the OTF. That was like the original acronym for Nightfall. It was going to be the Outbreak Task Force. So this is super deep cut. That's Dave Hensley special right there. Dave Hensley, one of the founders of Tripwire, made kind of some stuff here. We got, you can tell, like, we don't get to hang out in this room often. We're just like kids at Canistry, like, oh, like, look what they did. This is another 3D print of the Fleshbound, and dude, it is always wild looking at like Samantha's work in game.
Yeah.
Samantha, our lead character artist. But then, like, dude, look how thick this thing is right here. Like, dude, that guy is wild. And then Dave did a really cool thing where he put the logo
That's cool.
on the bottom.
Nice touch.
But yeah.
Live interactive booleans.
There is a game dev watching this right now that's like, I got that. I'm all about the booleans right there. So, but yeah, we hope you guys have kind of enjoyed hearing from some of our team, talking about some of the work that goes into it, what our thought process is, what our modeling tools are. Rob and his team are continuing to pump out great stuff. We want to thank you guys for playing today and checking out all of this new work. We're looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say, but we're really looking forward to playing with you. We're looking forward to showing you even more in the future. These guys are cooking up some really cool stuff. Like I said, Tekakagi, I mean, it's basically Wolverine meets Vega meets Shredder type stuff.
It's gonna be
once
good.
again, very early, but this is what happens when you put us on camera. We start telling you about not only the stuff that you guys have in your hands right now, but the stuff that we're doing for the future. So we're looking forward to continuing working with you guys. And I believe we're going to jump over and start just playing the game with everyone here in a minute.
See you on the killing floor.
What guns are you running into combat with right now? What are you going to play?
Oh, I'm going to go double barrel.
Do you have the super expensive one? Do you have like some money set aside to buy it?
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope I do well enough in the match to earn this.
We can share some cash. Yeah, we don't have cheats in this build, so we will just have to actually kill
I hope
stuff.
you guys are givers.
Yeah,
Playing with you guys is rough. You guys are good.
We're trying, guys. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We're going to catch you in just a few minutes as we jump over to our machines and we join our community team to play the game alongside you guys, show you a little bit more, and then we're going to do a little bit of, you guys submitted some questions, and we're going to try to take some time and answer a handful of those for you.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rob, for coming on
bro.
air. This is like our first unofficial talk show. I like this.
That's nice.
It's like the between two ferns. Yeah, between two piles of guts. The body horror edition with KF.
Between two carcasses.
There it is. Thank you so much, guys. We'll talk to you in a few. Do I just hello, hello. How we doing, Jared? Yeah? Yeah. They're talking about updates down the path. This is a problem with doing it during the workday. That normally is our review time. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fixing that.
I believe Mason is backing you up. Hello, hello.
Welcome. As I was just chastising Bryan here for, spilling the beans on things already. I mean, nobody tells me about this ahead of time.
I know. I'm sorry. I got very excited. I was looking at Team's work and I was like, dude, I'm just very excited about the future. We got some cool stuff now. We got some cool stuff with each season. I think you guys are going to enjoy it.
All right. Is Rob joining us today?
I believe he is.
All right. Let's just wait on him. Chat, what map should we go to play the Rearmament update? Or can't hear me?
Hello?
No, there's a Rob.
What up? What up? What up?
Test. Test.
Hearing you, Rob. Hi.
We got you, Rob.
Hello, guys.
All right. Apparently, I'm loud and clear, according to Jace out there. Excellent.
Okay.
All right. I hear convoy. I hear sewers, city streets. More sewers. Sewers is after my heart, so it's probably where I'm gonna go unless people convince me otherwise.
Scroll all the way down. All the way. Click on the KF logo.
All right, and let me see
All
if we've
right.
got any other friends joining us here. I know Rob, you're joining us. Welcome to the club.
Thank you, Mason. Builds.
Do we have a code?
Yes, we do.
Muchas gracias.
It should have been presented to you. So if I say it out here, everybody's gonna join.
Yeah.
Or Brian, maybe you can invite him.
Yeah, I got him.
I don't know if he's on my friend list. I'm not on anybody's friend list. All right, now we have some game audio.
We got you.
So I'm gonna give
very
a
good.
couple of our testers a chance to join us here.
Bryan, the invite went away faster than I could click on P.
Here we go. I'm gonna spam you.
Gonna get us set up for sewers because it's my favorite and somebody suggested it twice. All right, are we doing normal or hard? That's the important question.
Oh, dude, hard.
All right, hard it is.
Beetle's ready and waiting, team.
I don't-
Rob.
I haven't played yet today, so I'm gonna have to knock the dust off for sure.
Beetle's ready. Let's move out.
Ooh, this map's sense.
And it's always interesting playing on like a keyboard that's not yours, because what was the deal with this keyboard again?
Does it
It has a very,
weird layout for
very,
control?
very small shift key.
Okay, yeah. Because I remember some of those old Logitech G15s that I got so used to using, but they had slightly modified like control key layouts.
Yeah.
and it ruined me for other keyboards for a while.
Smooth skies.
So where Molly? Molly is on vacation today. Molly's
She is.
enjoying herself, doing not killing Flora Tripwire related things for once. So we should all celebrate that paid time off is a thing that people can do.
I'm gonna go multi-tool.
All right, I'll go medic.
My
I'm really
operational
enjoying-
budget is not as high as I want it to be, but
Yeah.
actually, Rob, like this is what I was talking about. Like I have a Field Master that has hollow point rounds and an extended mag, and it's honestly not a ridiculous price. So that was kind of Bill's feedback you see in play. I actually even have. I'm gonna grab some armor as well. All right. Oh yeah, you have a double barrel loadout ready to go, don't you?
Yeah.
He does. All right, Rob, tell us about your double barrel loadout. Like, what's your preferred double barrel?
I like the quad barrel with the thermite
Remember,
rounds
we
and
have a
the
strong
receiver that extends your thermite.
Train for this, guys.
Amplifies it.
Trust your
Yeah,
instincts.
you have the amplifier.
Oh my god.
Zip line up.
All right,
I'm
zipline
a-
first turret's up.
I'm a big
Also,
fan
like,
of the
that way-
thermite rounds myself.
Blow a limb off, and then you don't have to worry about finishing them off with the friction wheel.
I'm gonna get this other turret up and going.
All right, I'm holding the side over here. Let me know if I need to turn around and heal anybody.
Cool.
Really liking the Titan recoil pattern here on the base medic weapon. Big fan to the design team on that one.
Love these animations on the double barrel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clear this up a little bit.
We got a bloat of bloats. Is that a correct terminology coming in?
Oh god, bloat goop.
More bloats coming in from the
Dude,
side.
I never knew that was down there. Thank you. Oh!
Se apagó el fuego.
Still got this left side locked down.
Tu madre.
Okay, out of primary, switching to backup.
Yeah, yeah.
That's another weapon. A lot of the pistols also got tightened up in this update, so be sure to check out any weapon you may have played with before, because most weapons have definitely had their recoil pattern tightened, and
Yeah.
a lot of weapons have other buffs going on. So, lots of nice things to love on. And it looks like one of our friendly testers has come and joined us. Hello, Drunk Bunny. Welcome to the club, even though I realize
Hello,
you can't
hello.
say anything back.
You know what? I'm gonna jump over to double barrel as well. Let's go vanilla out the gate.
I'm sticking with my base for now, just topping up on ammo. Actually, no, I could have, if I had thought better, and I never think better, I probably could have gotten my upgraded tier 1, but instead I bought ammo immediately, and then I never have enough money.
Got that
I
turret
make poor
going.
life choices. I'm just going to, I'll follow you, Brian. You're in charge today.
Far from it, my friend. Just trying to unlock a few things for us. I'm just trying to survive this today.
The greatest video game objective of all. Survive.
All right, I'm gonna go unlock here, and I'm gonna do this other armor locker here.
Alright.
Armadura.
And
Right here.
welcome Greg's 2K2, who's going to carry us.
Greg's with the carry.
Expecting the hard carry here. I'm really hoping they bust down these walls over here. Because it is my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah. I
part of
say we
map.
hold over here on blue ping.
Them out.
Okay.
Dude, it just cut that guy in half.
Oh, you're using
Yeah.
boomstick. So, what is everybody's custom boomstick name? Because it's still called the Dual Defender. I know mine's called the boomstick when I saved my version. But is that what
Yeah.
everybody's calling it? Like, am I too basic? Is what I'm really getting at.
You know, I mean, every time I have it, I just want to make some Evil Dead reference about like Shop Smart, or Shop S Smart. I honestly actually haven't even made on this account a custom build just yet. Heads up, siren over by me.
Oh. He did.
Gadget out. I have a feeling this Scrake's gonna hit me over here. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yep. You made friends, and they busted through the wall. Exactly what I was hoping for. Here, have a healing grenade in there. It's my gift to you. Oh, I have been.
I'm
scraped.
out of multi-tool.
Thank you for the freeze, whoever dropped that. Dropping the heal out here. It looks like you guys could use some help. Good job, everyone.
Dude, I never fire a single. I felt like that. I was just constantly mashing alt fire on that one.
So you're that person.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Alright. Upgrading to my tier 3. MP6 got tuned in nicely. And I'm going to stay with that for now. You guys making any adjustments?
I thought it was gonna be like super gracious and tear some dash. I have one.
One. We're going for one. And welcome Anthrax to the party.
Anthrax with the new player card, Evolution of the Flesh Pound.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get some more. Oh, we already got this turret up.
Yep. I think we got a lot of things unlocked, except for maybe the things over that way near the drop and the pizza, if you know what I mean. Oh, have we turned on the stuff in the room because the Scrake kindly opened it for us?
Oh yeah. Good call.
Yeah, we got some stuff in
I'll
here.
head over there.
Right. Well, looks like everybody's readying up, and we're running low on time.
Yeah, I'll get it
Sending
done.
the call that everybody should follow me to the cool room.
The space could really
This is
use
still my
some
favorite
nice
part of this map,
valence
by the way.
lighting.
In case I've never said that in any stream whatsoever.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Yeah, big props to Chris Goodwin and the level design team. This has definitely been a favorite for sure. Oh,
Also, not to be confused with Chris Badwin.
Guy sneaking
the
up on
very
the
bad
left.
winner. I just know Chris is going to kill me for that comment later. It's that secret between all of us. Nobody tell him. We got a Scrake downstairs. I'm sure he'll be up here soon. Also Husk above, working on him. Go boom. Going to support Team Bryan. Who's Scrake friend?
falling back a little bit.
Alright. Oh, another Scrake friend coming from our left. Scrake coming in.
Thank you.
Scrake a day keeps Nightfall away? I don't know. I'll workshop it.
Nice.
Good heal, good heal.
Heads up.
Before
Siren.
she screams, got her, got her, got her.
All right.
Well done, well done.
Having a couple of pros in here is a very nice benefit.
Now, we might have to step it up to HOE.
Oh my God.
Let them give us the true carry.
Yeah, right. I like the way you think, Jared.
I mean, I gotta get my achievements in there. I think I only have one HOE achievement at the moment.
Okay. All right, to kind of keep on the new gun kick, I'm gonna switch over to the MK. Rob, what are you rocking?
My ability to heal.
I go with either the Ifrit
Money in my pocket.
Okay.
Birthday?
or Team Full
Dinero.
I'm gonna throw shock traps on for us.
Ooh, got some money burning a hole in my pocket.
I got you, Greg's. A little bit of Dosh. And then Yash, I got a little bit left for you.
Not that I'm begging
Not a
too
ton.
much, but if there's any spare money in the room, I'd probably buy an armor upgrade, but I don't need it this turn.
All right, I threw a little bit out. Not a ton. I tried to evenly distribute that Dosh.
Alright, well, trying to find the group. We seem to be split up and searching for clues.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way back to you guys.
To find you guys at the moment. We're all over the place.
You guys.
We're in the
Yeah,
meat room.
moving over to Blue Ping.
Yeah, we're in the rave room. The meat rave. Can I say that? Is that kosher?
Power surge incoming.
Look up, we got crawlers.
Nice work, team. 25% down.
Ugh. Oh, fleshbound
25% of enemies are down.
and friends.
Coming.
We have taken care of the problem. Maybe.
Ah!
More problem. More problem.
Shock trap.
I have used all of my gun.
All right. Crawler got past.
Great. Good job. Oh, fleshbound.
Falling back.
Team door over here is doing good.
All right, we're good on this back
Another siren,
door.
another siren.
Nice.
Good job.
Complete.
Oh God,
Right. No, I don't think I'm going the right way.
For a minute.
Or maybe I am.
it's a lot of flesh pounds.
That sure is a lot of flesh pounds.
All right, I'm gonna do the armor upgrade.
Stocking up on all the things. Yep, time to buy armor. If anybody has Dosh left over, please feel free to consider your medic in these trying times.
Oh, I'm tapped again.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I didn't even have enough to get all shock traps.
Oh, I can give you more. I have now.
Oh, I'll take a little bit then. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Tell me if you need more. I managed
Thank
to get what I
you.
needed.
Cool, thank you. Here, I'll
more
pass
just in
some of
case.
this around to Greg's as well. I requested it and then I gave it back out. I didn't want to earn interest on it.
Now see, that's a true, well, not a true KF medic.
Yeah,
It's
right.
all here about making money off of others.
Sorry, shoppers. The pod is closed.
Oh, I should turn this turret on.
Being something for you.
I do want.
There's
turrets to be balanced.
armor over here if anyone still needs any.
Plan on hanging by this armor. Feeling I'm gonna need to use it at some point this round.
Some of these turrets are doing work over here.
I'm gonna pre-drop my syringes.
Cool.
In this area. We'll call it insurance. We got a fleshbound. We got a fleshbound, and he just got knocked his ass
Copy.
over. Hooray! Quad barrels. New fleshbound coming in.
Power 13 coming. Tengo que recargar. Time to turn up the voltage.
There we go. Nice.
Hasta la próxima.
Whoa, one got loose.
Leave it. That carcass has no value.
healing grenades at our feet. Please enjoy.
Ah! Flesh pound, come through the wall.
You didn't want that wall, did you?
Mason, what's the rule on profanity on streaming? I'm holding back. Coming around.
Keep it rated R.
It's rated R?
Yes. Stream language
I like
is
how
rated R.
yeah, okay, I like how I said that as a guy was exploding in my face.
Also, kind of like as a question. It's rated
Yeah,
R.
yeah. Yeah, I just ran through a pile of guts and I'm like, can I say shit? Is that allowed? All right, here we go.
Popping off. Who needs money? Make your request now.
Dude, we're pretty.
It's so effortless.
It is, in fact, a lot of flesh pounds, Gabriel.
Money here. Dame uno, por favor.
Yes, the Wanderer, you can parry.
I could actually use a little bit.
Money for me.
Alright. Tossing you what I got. Feel free to
Thank
spread
you.
it around.
I'm gonna go over to engineer and I'm gonna grab.
In 30 seconds, the pod will close.
Make sure to reload all your weapons, unlike me, who never remembers.
I got anthrax a little bit. I think I saw you requesting earlier. Hopefully I got you. Okay, we got this.
We've got the Chimera.
All right, no pressure.
Who brought the anti-armor weapons?
I'm gonna hang on to my shock traps until we get it like kind of whittled down a little bit there. All right, which way are we coming from? We also still have a handful of explosive barrels over on blue.
Oh, he's here. He's here. Know where he came from, but he be here.
Heads up. Reloading.
Can't say I see you reloading here.
All right, I'm gonna put out a shock traps. Oh God, panicking. New
Gotta go
keyboard.
on the effects. I'm just trying to stay outside of the range of his. Oh, he's doing the big suck. He's doing the
Dude,
big
it's
suck.
like that shock trap was planned. Oh God.
Dropping some syringes in case it's needed.
Oh, yep,
Ow.
that hurt.
That hurt. That didn't in fact
Falling
hurt.
back.
Oh,
I gotcha. Oh God. Moving.
dropping some heals out. Here's a healing grenade.
Oh, I missed my orb shot, dude. All right. I got a little worried there for a second, but dude, it might be hell on earth time.
Did yourselves.
I think so. I think we need to
Do we do it? What does chat think?
Chat, should we go hell on earth?
Why do I look so nervous right now?
Playing games is hard. All right, I'm seeing yeses from over on.
The testers, I'm sure Greg's is like, yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the stronghold before it takes us elsewhere. All right. Yep, they're all chiming in now.
All right. If that's what we're doing,
Got to bring our A game now.
yeah, I see a lot of level 30s over there. All right, let me see here real quick. So I'm working on a sharpshooter in this build of the game. So what I would like to do.
I'm picking Army Depot just because I'm so used to it, familiar with it.
Yeah. I ADS a lot, so I think I'm going to level this guy up a bit.
Yeah, make
Okay.
any choices anybody needs.
Why am I
Weapon
sweaty all of a
refinements.
sudden?
And
What's happening?
we're gonna clutch this. We're gonna clutch. I believe in us.
Get ready. All right.
Enjoy the flight.
No pressure. All
In
right.
fact, it was all the pressure.
I might go heavy straight out of the gate and bring syringe bags for us. I also
No,
am.
can't afford that yet. I could afford that.
Do we have? All right. If everyone's going that route, I might go multi-tool for us then. Sound good? Drunk Bunny, Greg's, and Anthrax. We need the carry. Look at Greg's is like, let's do this. Just hit it already.
He says, "Rage quitters, you gotta take care of Bryan."
Yeah.
Only Bryan though. I guess Rob and I are just.
I
Here to
have
die.
joked with Greg's about babysitting for a while, and maybe that's what it's going to be, is like creative director's day out. That's a baby's day out reference for all of you 40-year-olds. All right, yeah. So I'll run multi-tool, and I'm not going to stray away from the pack.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake for HOE. No matter
Yeah.
your level.
Rob, stay close, my friend.
Got it.
Let's do this.
Hey, Rage says his syringe is ready.
Good.
Now we'll need to gather
All
some
right.
tissue samples to better understand this affliction.
All right, don't worry, everyone. Molly and I will be doing more community games where everybody will have a chance to join up with us and show us what you got, as the kids say. And by kids, I mean characters from Rick and Morty. Oh, we got double
I
siren
feel I
trouble.
look ridiculous. Oh God, he's right there.
Here's some healing for everybody just to get things, underway. Another siren brigade.
Let me try to get on that. Thank you.
To get these frozen guys dead. Thank
All
you
right,
for the
husk
freeze,
up,
whoever
tops
did
down.
that. Throwing a healing
These
grenade at our
sirens are
feet.
still fighting. Guys are sneaking in through the back.
Dropping one syringe bag down in case somebody
Oh,
needs it.
dude, I'm straight up out of ammo.
Yeah, same. On my primary.
Don't worry, Jared. There's only 113 more to go.
That's what my pistol's for.
Whose idea was this?
Yours. Absolutely.
Dude. Too much.
Oh, throw another healing grenade at our feet. Trying to get some
Thank
heals
you,
out.
thank you.
Trying to get heals out. I'm focusing only on heals now. Oh,
I'm going for him.
I'm
You
bleeding.
got it?
Siren, 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 siren. Please go away, siren. I'm gonna punch you to death. Never mind. Siren back here punched me to death. I was wrong.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
All right, trying to get heals out to them.
I got you on the revive.
We got these husks left, and we did it.
Oh, that did not work.
Easy peasy, easy peasy.
Dude, I literally had enough bullets just for that scenario.
I did not.
What?
I am
Why
down
is...
to my last 2 heals as well.
All right, I'm gonna unlock.
Activated.
All right, you got
Good
that
job,
one.
everyone.
I bring you a zip line.
Ammo bag.
Time to buy all the ammo.
That was. There we go. We got this one.
And zip
Okay.
line is ready for use.
Buying ammo, buying that, buying grenades. Requesting just a little bit of dodge from money has it for another grenade. But it's not the biggest request in the world.
Dude, I just ran out. I don't even have enough
Yeah.
to get my full ammo.
Yep, no worries.
Let me say this. Oh,
got
dude,
it.
we're
Yep.
definitely gonna need that ammo bag when we can get it. I'm gonna
Going
unlock.
in now?
I think
No,
somebody's-
you're
yeah,
good for a second, or
Anyone need armor?
I'll be good for a minute. My
I think
EBR
somebody's
is pretty.
rocking it. I just don't remember who offhand.
Turrets activated.
Following the group.
Yeah,
Group
I
seems to know what
say.
it's doing. All right, we're holding the main entryway.
I'm gonna put the ammo bag out right here near the.
Cool, thank you.
Shopping? Well,
I'll be back in just a minute.
Remember, sirens can destroy things.
time maybe?
I'm gonna get that out so I can get the recharge on it later.
Yep, try and get you a heal. You're already dying. Bad man coming in the main door. Sorry, but I'm not wasting my ammo on the big guys at the moment. And bad guy back door. Bad guy back door. Multiple bad guys back door.
Crates down.
Dropping a couple heals in here. Scrake at the front door. And our side door also has a Scrake. You know, the only thing really messing is Scrake at the back door.
Lots of fire.
Throwing a healing grenade at our
Shit.
feet. Brian, you are behind a Scrake, but I'm trying
Yep,
to heal
yep,
you.
yep. Coming. Moving out of there. I'm moving down to the pad.
Yeah, I think you've gone the wrong way from the rest of the group, Brian. Good luck.
Oh god, coming. Coming.
I would loop whatever way you can go.
Parkour, parkour.
We've lost Greg's.
No!
Guys are unstoppable.
Oh.
Got him. Keep going. We're coming.
Alright, got some heals out for you. Drunk, please enjoy.
Oh, dude, I'm down.
Getting some heals back your way. Oh,
Thank you.
I'm under attack from above. That husk really likes me. Can't say I'm returning the favor anytime soon. Fritz, you're healed. Oh, try to get to
Watch
threats.
that flank right there. And then, dude, up above is crawling.
Yeah. The husks will not
Yeah.
stop shooting me right now.
Watch
What
scrape
did I do
behind
to
you.
guys. All right, I pulled back with Drunk Bunny. Brian.
Coming.
Here's a healing grenade. Please enjoy. Use zip line as needed.
You zip line.
All right, I'm taking the zip line. We've separated from the
We
group.
got a turret up here. Thank you.
Those husks are
Dude, that
still
husk
chasing us.
just
Yeah.
beamed me.
That husk does not like us.
Oh, come on.
Go away, Siren. Trying to get to you, Brian. I'm on the other side of the
You're
train.
good, you're good, you're good.
Oh, they got me.
I'm out of ammo.
There's 43 Zeds left. We got this. I believe in us. I think there's some ammo if we keep moving.
Keep going, keep going.
Drunk Bunny made the right call.
Hey, in the resupply room, we've got ammo bags. Oh, dude, I just missed that shot.
Oh, that husk is back.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to resupply really quick.
We got some bad men in the room.
Cool. Turrets up in here if we need it.
All right, I'm retreating back in there.
All right, I'm back up.
Thank you. Drunk and I have the last 3 friends.
Coming.
Oh, where's our last man?
Last guy's running in.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
We did it.
All right, get ready for some ballistic damage, boys.
All
Okay, I'm
I
gonna grab
got.
this while I'm in here.
Looks like we're up against a rapid
All
spread of
right.
infection.
Fill up, fill up,
Figures it's hurt.
fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. Buy a new gun.
Final piece to our grim puzzle.
All right.
Another exciting day here at nightfall.
No recording, please.
We did not die, Kami. You should be proud of us.
I'm gonna switch over to ammo bags on that one, I think. Because I am not pulling my weight as far as I gotta upgrade this, and then what are we doing here? Oh, I have this ESR that I've been liking. This might have been a mistake, but we'll see. We'll go here a little bit.
I have been doing well, Kami. And hello to everybody out there in chat. Not just Kami.
Who wants to lend me some cash?
Yeah, thanks for watching me have a
Mine now.
panic attack while playing the game right now. I feel like it's just me like sweating. It's like one of those videos of those pilots when they're like experiencing multiple G's. They're just
your
aging.
thought process, is just
Yeah.
kind of getting. All right, the baddies are coming.
I got a husk up top somewhere. Let me see if I can grab him. I'm gonna try to get my gadget out early and get it on the recharge and just thin the herd a little bit.
Sounds like a plan. Our pros have taken the upstairs patrol.
Ammo bag going out here.
Thank you.
Gotcha. Sorry for the splatter on that one.
Look behind, look behind.
Scrake.
I'm getting sirened. Oh, there she is.
His critical zone on his chainsaw is blown off.
Nice, nice, nice.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That guy was getting a little more aggressive than I would have liked.
I've just got sirened again.
All right, I talk trash. And I'm gonna pay for it. Flesh pound here. Time to run, boys.
I don't know. Survive first. I don't think
Yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah.
overrun
Dude,
yet.
good, dude. Great. All right. Oh, nope. He's still up. Let's go. Oh my god. All right, we got a few jumping from up top.
My trigger discipline has
Oh,
gone completely away the more we've played Hell on Earth. Scrake behind, Scrake behind.
nice.
Should be healed. Oh,
Flesh
you don't like me?
pounds up.
Oh, and by Scrake I meant flesh bound the entire time. Don't mind me.
All right, flesh pound's going down. Don't forget, you get a little boost in dash when you get those executes, so that risk versus reward can kind of pay off sometimes. Yo,
Alright, Simon don't like me.
chill out.
Neither does that guy. Ugh. Thank you, Greg's throwing a heal at my feet.
Gadget's back out. Let me see if I can handle that husk up there. Gadget took care of it. I'll take it. Thank you for the syringes.
Heal, heal, heal. Here. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Grenade at my feet. Healing grenade. Hopefully that helps you, Fritz, and me, and everybody else in the nearby area. Hello, Siren. Go away, Siren. I do not want to be your friend.
Coming. I'm moving up top.
Thank you.
Nice execute. I'm gonna pull back up top. Good call, good call.
Dude, I got
need some breathing
3
room.
rounds.
Team up top is also in need of some love. Hello, flesh bounds. Please leave me alone. Can I get to you? Nope, you're dead. I'm bringing some friends back down. Please enjoy them in the spirit of which they are brought.
Jesus.
Here, have some heal.
Thank you.
Do I have any heals left on that? I do.
All right. Coming back, coming back.
We got this. We got this.
Dude, this guy is dodging everything. Oh, dude, that was right place, right time for that one.
All right, we
okay.
made it. Ah. All right.
Greg's, we're doing it.
This is the farthest I've ever made it. And,
I feel so alive right now.
you'll be born.
All right, I'll go shock traps again.
All right, I've restocked. I bought some default armor. Anthrax is back. It's like he never left us.
Bryan is a game changer.
Greg's beating me in healing. Good job.
Oh, I gotta do
need
double
armor.
barrel
Funny
for the
is our
sake of it.
damage person of the day.
Oh man,
Quita.
I could use a little bit of dash if anyone has one.
I might. No. Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, I can help. How much?
Anything you're willing to spare. I've got 1 armor at this point. I won't be greedy, but
I'm actually
Thank you.
looking for an armor crate right now.
okay.
I'll be collecting interest later.
Yeah, right. Dude, the sharpshooter sidearm, that freeze alt fire
Yeah, it's one of my favorites in the game for a reason.
It is a lifesaver in this. Are we trying to hold here again?
It seems like we are.
All right.
At least, and if we need to break, we just got to run through the streets, kind of in that pattern we did before.
Oh boy.
In the middle of our street. No? All right. Down his back.
Made it.
Who's out here? Hopefully not.
Whoa, that guy is getting a little aggressive. Nice.
Oh, flashbang in the back. Throw the healing grenade down.
Reload.
Please enjoy. Greg in the back. Trying to get some heals on Anthrax. Fleshbound still here. Please make Siren go away.
Craig's down, but careful.
Oh. I realized we both popped that because I was looking one way and didn't see the one behind me. That feels like a waste.
Siren is going bonkers back here. Oh, nope. I don't feel safe.
I'm loving these freezes on these Scrakes, but oh, Siren is free. Oh, we might want to be prepared to move. Drunk's already moving. You know what? I think Drunk's got the right idea. I'm following.
All right, moving. Watch rooftop.
Yep.
Nice. Down.
Into the zip line. Drop in a syringe bag in case anybody needs to pick one up on the way.
Dude, this Scrake.
Gotta be kidding me.
I just lost that bloat.
Trying to get some heals out.
Gotcha. Trying to get him. Oh, I'm down.
Hunter gets captured by the game.
Greg's, get over here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we got Huss on the rooftop.
Oh, dude.
They're being a menace. Whoop.
Trying to get in there. Ah.
Oh, nope. Wasn't gonna happen.
This bloat's gonna execute me! Oh.
This might be it.
At least I wasn't executed on live stream. That was my only thing. I was like, just die. Just bleed out.
Alright, now it's up to Rob and Drunk Bunny. I believe in them.
Rob, don't worry. You only have 151 more to go. That means every bullet you have has to be deadly.
Please, no!
Oh, was that not turned on?
Nope.
Drunk Bunny's on it. Hip Chop Fritz. I feel like a sportscaster watching this.
We're gonna need to stay mobile here.
Oh, Rob, that was brutal.
I didn't even see that little bastard.
Dude, I know. Dude, who made crawlers crawl on walls? Hey, there's my gun.
Mine too.
There you go.
Bunny with those clutch heals.
Dude,
or not
Drunk
heals,
Bunny with
freezes.
406 kills.
Yeah.
That damage dealt.
Mm-hmm.
Greg's with the
Wow.
healing.
Oh, now it's just Bunny. I don't think Rob's
You
gonna
got this,
survive.
Bunny. The one round and 110 that's left. Are we going for the resupply? Oh, there we go. We got some of that custom EBR action.
Accurate shooting.
And this is why I know I could never be a professional gamer.
Dude, that amount of damage is wild. Look at that. All right, Greg's. I guess I'm going to have to level up a little bit more on this build.
Yeah. Greg's Quitter saying Bunny's the GOAT. Tantrum says Bunny has it. Slap, smack, punch says Drunk Bunny will carry. Yeah. All the belief here in Bunny.
This would be the ultimate carry of carries if there was one. Dude, look at that.
That's gone. Yep. Like, look at those
Nice.
headshots.
Bunny running around as Nakata, but rocking, I love it. Yeah, that sharpshooter combo on that is going to be powerful. Open into the herd. Whoa!
Oh,
Dude, that was the ultimate dodge. Getting a little bit of space. Yeah, please don't get run up on.
I think I might have to add Drunk Bunny to this card list.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Oh, got out.
Oh, that drum mag, nice.
Yeah.
The full auto.
Oh! Dude, 462 kills. The Drunk Bunny, get that angled shot on that explosive barrel to the right.
I like that Drunk Bunny's headshots are 230 compared to everybody else's. I think that's more than all of us combined.
Dude!
That's the damage. Headshots are on point.
Bunny don't miss. I think Drunk Bunny's like one of those drunken masters, except with sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all making
Dude,
sense.
this is wild to see. Dude, that flesh pound is not having it though. Gadget is almost up from recharge. Vatican Thunder Herd, there we go. Nice. Back up. Dude, it's just nothing but headshots all day. 30 left. Dude, I was going to be impressed if Drunk Bunny got to 50. No.
The bunny's like, hold my beer.
Dude, it is getting dicey, though. Look at that.
That's a lot of big guys.
That is terrifying. Health is looking solid, though. No armor, but...
I need syringes.
Yeah. Yeah, Drunk Bunny's got this. It's just a wall of Skrakes and flesh
Yeah.
pounds.
Whoa.
Dude, I don't know what that was, but I'll take it.
That was an interesting issue.
There's a poor developer right now just, oh God, jot that down. Oh, great. Very nice. Dude, this is in the bag. I don't want to jinx it, but... Oh!
That's cool.
Yeah, that blood silhouetted there was very rewarding.
What happened? He's having.
So I think Drunk Bunny gets a round of applause for the ultimate
Yeah.
carry ever.
Holy crap.
Bear.
Well done. I will say, we've got to get what Drunk Bunny's custom weapon loadout is and share those with everyone. Because the whole time I was watching that, I was just like, I want to create that build.
Do you have the skills for that build?
No.
I have to be that person and briefly drop away while you guys go for the win, because somebody else wants to chat with me real quick.
All right, you got it. So now we're going to need even the ultimate carry on this one. All right, so what do we got? I'm going to check out wave info. Gadget recharge, shock trap time active. All right, so I'm going to fill that. So I'm going to upgrade here. And then... I might do the electrical rounds here. All right.
Oh boy.
Where are we holding down?
Where did we go?
Purple.
Where did we go?
I'm purple ping, purple ping. Don't forget your gadgets got faster recharge. Oh, I got no multi-tool.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude, this isn't gonna well. Dude, I knew it. I could feel it.
All right, they're down to 75%.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude, this Scrake is all over me. Oh, God, that was brutal. I strayed way too far away and those Gorfasts just hunted me down. Stick together. Rob, you're blending in with the pros here. There you go. Man, Drunk Bunny, 580 kills, 284 headshots.
Gotta be a record.
Greg's gadget is back up online.
Ah.
Greg's laying down the law back here. Anthrax still in the mix. Anthrax's gadget back up. There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Greg's is down.
Woo.
All right. You got your gadget, Rob. Nice. You guys got 9 left. Don't forget to switch your knife. Get out of there if you need to. Oh! Oh no. Anthrax and Drunk Bunny have this in the bag. Nice.
Woo! Really let that scrape have it.
Wow, boss wave.
I think these guys' shoulders are probably a little tired from carrying us, Rob. All right, I'm gonna do shock traps again. Upgrade. I'm gonna do a little bone breaker. Oh, and I'm gonna go get my other weapon here. Actually, just with the amount of cash that I have, I might just stay here. I do think I might do this. Let's see here.
Scientific footing. Extra dash. Come and get it.
We'll kind of stay sharp here for a little bit.
Actually. Anybody need dosh?
Dude, I think these guys have way more dash than we do. There's also still some armor over here if we need any. This guy's on cooldown though. Chimera again? We can handle this one. Just watch out for that AoE attack phase 2. That thing is insane.
Shop first, questions later.
Please.
Reloading. Dude, that is... Oh my god, that just nuked me. Thank you, falling back. Gotcha. Coming.
Uh,
Oh no. Oh my god, that's gonna nuke me. Oh no! I got, dude, I knew it was gonna happen. I warned about it and I got stuck in it. There you go. Dude, Rob, getting after it. Your gadget's back up. Oh no. Anthrax is down. Getting executed. Oh, it's so close.
oh no. Wow.
Nice.
Excellent.
I don't know how much I contributed to that, but I'm just glad to have been a part of it.
Same here. I feel like a winner, even though I didn't contribute too much.
I normally I'm so quick to like rush to stats at the end, and now I'm like, you know what? We don't have to get there that fast. Like we can kind of chill like a little bit
Go
there.
back to the hub.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, you really? Oh.
Yeah. If I go to scoreboard, I have to see this.
286
Drunk Bunny, 631 kills. Drunk Bunny had more headshots than we had kills. Wow. All right. That's pretty wild.
That's
Well,
awesome.
I'm going to check in with our director here and see where we are at with time. If we're doing more rounds or Q&A at this point. But man, dude, those numbers are wild. Thank you for the carry.
And I missed it.
These gentlemen's shoulders are tired.
I saw. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, thank you to our tester group. We appreciate that. It is very much appreciated. Are we doing more rounds? Are we doing questions at this point?
I think at this point we're ready for Q&A.
Okay, sounds good.
So just to kind of talk to everybody, we asked you guys to submit your questions to us several days ago. We've gone through and compiled the ones that we could answer today, and we're going to try and get through as many of them as we can. There are others we couldn't answer today, and we're going to try and wait for the right people to become available and either answer them on another stream, or we might even try and get some other answers out directly into some of the chats where these were submitted from at a later time. But I think we're just about ready to kick off with
Cool. We'll
today's
transition over to
questions.
that now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to exit here because I will tell you, trying to have a conversation and play our game is a skill that is wild to have.
It sure is. Something I've gotten okay at. Would I say I'm an expert? No.
Yeah, right? All right. So I'm going to exit here. We will get our
Hi,
questions
everyone who's just seen me for
ready
the
to
first
go.
time. I've been here all along.
All right. Mr. Mason, can you point me to our questions, please? We'll get these guys up. Yeah, thank you to our community. Thank you to Jared and Molly for gathering these questions for us. Yeah, here we go. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I had that open ready. Thank you. All right, so let's just jump right into it. All right. Any ideas for endless mode or any confirmation it'll come at some point? Love the rounds, but just sometimes you need more time to paint. Yes, endless mode is very much in our lists of things that we are developing and working on. I don't have a specific date of when that will be available. Once again, I don't want to give like a producer a chest pains while going over this, but we want to make sure that we have enough answers for you guys as well. But yeah, Endless is currently in the process of being designed and implemented into the game, and we're looking forward to sharing more details when we have that in the future.
Kind of add on to that, especially for a lot of these forward-looking questions, it's very hard for us to put dates on things that aren't pretty far along on kind of really in the final stages of either design or even testing. Because just the way how development works, because if something doesn't make one update, it slips to the next one. So we want to be as upfront and open about these things as possible. That's why we put things on our roadmap for you, but that's also why there's that bucket of items that we know will take longer chunks of time, and we don't currently yet have that perfect slot where it's going to fit in lined up.
In classic Bryan fashion, I'm sure I will let something slip though, and
of course you will. Make my life harder.
Break some sort of NDA about something that we are excited for about the future. All right, so are there going to be new bosses or old bosses will return? So currently the team right now is actually focused on some new bosses, right? Once again, we've kind of showed some of this in the roadmap. Not going to go into a ton of detail, but I use the plural word. I will say that we do know that there is a desire for classic returning bosses, but if you guys are following along our assignment campaign and kind of doing a little bit of your lore digging, we're really excited about exploring Moorcroft, a little bit more about the Mire, and introducing some new villains to you guys as well.
And we've definitely been keeping an eye on what you've enjoyed about the bosses and what you've kind of wanted to see more of, or see kind of a return of some sorts of things from previous bosses. So we're keeping all of that in mind.
Yeah, that one I'm going to do a good job in keeping my lips sealed on, but there has been very detailed design conversations about how we can actually do both those things. Give you guys new things, but also give you guys things that you like, meet your expectations, and then hopefully blow them out of the water as well. I would like to know, is there going to be a harder mode than Hell on Earth? So this is super interesting. There has been conversations about this. We even have like a name that we're starting to kind of workshop and throw around of what that would be. But actually, Jared, like, you spent some time working with the community and kind of polling them on certain things that they would like to see, whether it was, you know, more wavelengths, endless mode, different difficulty settings. So a lot of our decision making kind of came from some of that poll. And I do feel like, you know, Jared, kind of feel free to chime in, but before adding something harder than Hell on Earth, as you just saw me get crushed in, there is this space in between normal and Hell on Earth that I think we need to revisit and explore a little bit.
Yep, so that's definitely up there, and the winner of said poll was you guys definitely wanted to see longer wave options, and that's what, like, the first thing we're working towards. Once again, don't have a date to share with you, but that's going to be the first item from that list that you guys are going to see.
Yeah. Will there be more finisher animations? So I'll kind of explain that in a few different ways. So we have executions that players perform on 2 large Zeds. Right? That is a way that we kind of introduce a little risk versus reward in the game. I think you guys hear me talk about it. It's a way to earn a little extra dosh. It's a way to weaponize your enemy and kill some kind of smaller trash type Zeds. But one of the things that we also have in the game that I think sometimes might get overlooked, or you kind of saw me trying to avoid it so I wouldn't just get roasted in chat, basically, was like getting executed by one of our enemies and essentially just dying. Like that bloat execution where the bloat executes the player is brutal. When our animation team created that, I was just like, dude, we got to do more of these. So I'm very happy to say that our animation team, engineering team, design team, they have actually created executions for every single Zed to the player. So right now, as far as finishers go, that is just the player can execute the Scrake and the Flesh Pound, but in the very near future, every single Zed is going to be executing you, capable of executing you in a very horrific way. It just kind of reinforces the whole like horror brand and element of that. So get ready to be embarrassed in front of your friends and on live streams and all that type of stuff. Like I think I've mentioned this before. This will be my little NDA break on this one. Like, you guys know that the Stalker's coming up in the future.
Do they?
Yeah, right. Yeah. I was like, oh God, did I know? That execution on the player is brutal. So get ready for that one. I read that there'll be new rooms added to maps already in place of the game. I noticed that there is a room that you can reach in sewers, but only when a scrake, etc., kind of has broken through. Will there be a means for players to break into these rooms and possibly future rooms? Okay, so kind of multiple layers to that one. The new rooms added to pre-existing maps, kind of part of the question. With Season 2, you're going to get a new supply pass and you're going to get a new seasonal campaign. And what our level design and environment team have created is inside of labs, there is a new room that kind of ties in our assignment campaign. This is a new holdout location. Our level design team actually did a really good job of kind of looking at where you guys enjoy holding out and fighting enemies. And they created this new space that not only fits this narrative that we're kind of telling in the world, but also a space that you guys will enjoy fighting in. So that's just one little space that is being added on to a pre-existing map. And if that goes well, we'll look at potentially doing that in future maps, but it's kind of just a test we're doing now and seeing how players enjoy it. As far as the element of in sewers, that was one of the last maps that we worked on before launch. And Corey Sign, one of our level designers, did a fantastic job of creating a space that basically enemies could emerge from that would open up new areas of the map. And that's something that team is still continuing to look at with future maps and future content. Right now, it is just focused on enemies doing it, because I think that's where kind of some of that haunted house inspiration comes from into Killing Floor, where it's basically we're creating, I think some of you guys have heard me refer to this as like these boo holes where enemies can kind of explode from, get the upper hand on you, try to pull off one of those executions. But yet, once again, Corey and all of level design, they did a really good job and are continuing to do a good job with these new maps of allowing that to open up new spaces. So you guys seem to have enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to sharing more of that in the future. Are certain side evolutions of enemies coming back? So, for example, gore fiends, rioters, elite crawlers, and will we see new side evolutions, existing new Zeds and elite stalkers? Man, I want to unleash all of the info on this one, Jared. I'll say this, as Jared mentioned earlier, there's certain things that we'll be able to confirm, and we always want to give you guys as much information as possible. I will always try to be as candid as possible with you guys. This is something that we have talked about a lot. I might have even done drawings of potential ideas of what this would be to kind of communicate to the team. They're not currently lined up within our pipeline, but it is something that we very much want to do. It's something that's been a part of the franchise, and we're just going to find the right time to introduce them, right? Did I do okay with that one, Jared?
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't. I
Community
wanted to go
approved.
way more. All right. Awesome. When comparing Killing Floor 2 and Killing Floor 3, there were a number of changes made to perks or entirely new ones that are similar to ones that we've seen before. Can you talk about the ideas behind the medic, healing in general, and the engineer being a new perk, gameplay and design specifically? Yeah, I'll go over a few of those, and I'll give you like a super deep cut. The medic originally was not even a medic. We were really trying to explore a lot of new opportunities of what healing teammates meant, not only in Killing Floor, but in a co-op, first-person shooter, something with equal elements of action and horror. And some of this ended up sticking to kind of becoming the actual medic, right? Like Obi, who now anyone can be the medic perk, but originally when specialists and perks were kind of tied together, there was this whole like narrative and role-playing element of like Obi being this kind of like disgraced, fired Horzing employee, and then joining Nightfall to kind of stick it to his former employee. But there was an iteration of Obi where he wasn't primarily tied to the medic. The idea was having a scientist perk. That we can kind of get into a maybe in the future as a potential perk that we would bring back. I don't know. It's something that we prototyped. There was fun elements to it, but what we ultimately discovered as a team is we really needed a medic, right? Like, we allow you to heal yourself. We allow you to get healed when you go to the trader pod between waves. That's kind of a pro tip if you guys are new to it and you're not aware. Don't heal yourself after a wave. When you run up and interact with the trader pod, you'll be healed. You also have the syringe bag that you can throw out. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Now that we have the medic, also, you know, like after the beta and we got some feedback, we made sure that all medic guns have the ability to heal you. So yeah, just a little bit of kind of thought behind that one. I would say the engineer, really, we are looking for someone who liked to tinker with things. We are looking for someone gameplay-wise and mechanic-wise that would really explore high explosives and shotguns, kind of that classic trope and architect being combined into one thing. And when you look at that perk now, I think they do a fairly good job of it. I know a lot of you guys like a lot of those weapons. I personally love using shotguns in our game. They just feel really powerful to use. That's one of the reasons that we got that dual defender in right out the gate. But that was some of the thoughts behind the engineer, is hitting those classic gameplay tropes of shotguns, high explosives, and kind of bringing it together to make this like super powerful perk. What is the expected date for mod tools for Killing Floor 3, and many related questions about those elements? So for this one, as Yosh kind of mentioned earlier, there is not a specific date attached to that feature, but I want you guys to know that is a top priority for the studio. It is, you know, kind of what put Tripwire on the map. Like, those original founders, due to modding, is how we were able to get to that point. It's something that we've already kind of communicated from the beginning, that it'll always be a priority. So just please know that that is something that we are working on while trying to continue to give you guys new updates, new features, new content. And as soon as we have more information, we will make sure and provide that with you. I know Yosh will be very happy to have those details and answer all those questions for you.
Yeah, I just want to kind of throw out and say it's not as simple as like hitting a box and shipping an SDK.
Yeah.
And even that's not easy. But there's things we have to consider about, like, where are mods hosted? Can we be cross-platform? Can everybody play together? There's a lot of particulars that have to be solved. And to do it, we want to get it as good as we can.
Perfect. Will us console players get more extensive control options in an upcoming update? Options like turning off aim assist. Yosh was going to bat for you guys like crazy leading to these updates. That is very, very much on our radar. And big props to Yosh and Molly for helping bring that to our team's attention. And we will make sure and share that when it will be released. Yosh, you want to add to that one at all?
Just that, you know, we're watching what you're saying, we're watching what you're asking for, and I am pushing for that to try and bring it forward as soon as we can. It's just getting the right resources on it when we can do it and getting into one update.
Yep. So what inspired the art direction? There's a very big lean into body horror in this iteration. I'm curious to know if anything in particular caused that focus. So body horror has always been a part of the franchise. Dave Hensley, who you guys might know, who was one of the original founders of Tripwire, is a gore fiend. He is my brother from another mother. We absolutely love various horror films. And he and I, before we really even sat down and kind of started the meat and potatoes that would be KF3, we talked a lot about body horror. And I think you see that reflected most within RZs, right? Like, even though that they have kind of advanced technology-wise, where Horzine views them as products. These are these engineered bioweapons that they're pumping billions of dollars into to kind of sell as like a weapons manufacturer, right? It hits that classic trope, you know, everything from Umbrella, you know, selling the T-virus and kind of stuff like that, to you look at OCP creating RoboCop, like the idea of these over-the-top companies creating weapons and selling them, and really not kind of morally looking at what those consequences might be. You know, our angle on that trope is really pushing kind of some of those body horror elements. So Dave gifted me with a DVD copy of Martyrs, which I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that on the internet. I won't go into details, but it is like an incredibly brutal movie. If you do make the poor mistake of watching that, the original one, by the way, not the US one, there is some very, very, very clear reference to the original Siren, and we even tried to pull in some of those elements into KF3. So yeah, my background is in character art and creature design and things like that. So I worked alongside our really talented art director, Andrew Kirshner, and our concept team and character team, and they made some really gross looking stuff. Like I still really enjoy how you guys reacted to the cyst Zed reveal video. Yeah, like we knew what we were doing. There's a level of body horror of like wanting to gross you guys out and make really memorable monsters that it's one of the most rewarding aspects of the job. So I'm very excited for you guys to see, you know, like Eric Tran, our concept artist who has been designing the Stalker, our character art team from Hammy to Samantha and Donovan, like the amount of love that they're putting into that character. I think you're going to kind of see something slightly new for that, but it's still a tip of the hat to the past with still pushing some pretty strong body horror elements there. So I could go on about this one all day. This is what I love to talk about. Will there be upcoming redesigns of the Battle Pass skins to come? Yeah, so our supply pass, every time it comes out, is not only do we want to offer there being free options within the supply pass, but also some of the more premium content that you see in the supply pass in the store, that there's going to be a lot of variation in it. So if you like more classic elements, like we have the classic Foster, or you like the hazmat suits, that's a lot of things that are geared just kind of for this season. I don't want to spoil too much, but usually like the jungle map that you have heard us talk about, there are cosmetics not only for the player, but for the weapons, for your player cards, weapon trinkets, all that type of stuff that are very geared to kind of push that theme for that season. So there's a lot of like action horror, predator, prison type references within season 2 supply pass. And that's something that like those content teams need to be like months down the road working on. And yes, I can confidently say that there is going to be a lot of options for you guys that are very geared around those current seasons. Is the team exploring new vehicles of story and narrative delivery? So yeah, the narrative assignment campaign, that's something that you guys have. I want to give you one super hot take. If you watched me in the live stream, like I had some to do when we were in military base, there is no way in hell I was trying to do that in the middle of a wave. So what I like to do, like you have that time between waves, and that's where I usually kind of go assignment hunting and kind of progress the story and soak it all in and stuff like that. But yeah, that assignment campaign, once again, with season 2, season 3, we want to make sure that every season we're kind of pushing that narrative of like, why are you going to a jungle? Or like, why are you going to these future maps? Who's there? What's there? Things like that. Our design team has done some really fun stuff for some of these future assignments that I'm looking forward to you guys experiencing. You also saw on our roadmap, one of the things, like we talked about things that we were working on. You know, we talked about text chat, we talked about modding, but there was some stuff on there that you guys really weren't aware of, right? And one of them is like a comic book system. Like, what is that? Well, that's one of the features that the team is looking at creating, that is another vehicle to deliver story and narrative elements. Like, I have spent so much time looking at a lot of your guys' videos online where you're going into like what is canon and what is not from KF1 to KF2 to KF3. And the comics, the way we're looking at those for a vehicle for storytelling is essentially they're a great way to get these like little mini snippets of backstory. So you can look at Nightfall's very first mission together. You can look at at how Moorcroft created the Chimera and things like that. These are part of the free track within the supply pass. So we're not like gatekeeping any story or narrative or lore type of elements, but that's a future feature for pushing story that I'm really excited about. And once again, just looking over at Jared to make sure I don't just be like, can I just show them the first 2 comic books or whatever like that? I literally cannot wait. But yes, that is something that you will see in the future. But once again, each season will have a new assignment campaign. Definitely do those between your waves. When can we logically expect season events to return? These add a lot of replayability. Jared, you and I were talking about this. Yosh, do you want to talk about kind of like the history of seasonal events?
So I'll start with, we love our seasonal events, and I'm pretty sure Bryan won't get mad at me for saying yes, they're probably coming back. But historically, for those of you who remember KF1 and KF2, there's something that usually shows up sometime after the first year, as we spend the first year working on the core of the product, and which in this case is now Killing Floor 3, and then we can spend more time looking at how do we add something a little bit more special around those seasonals. And I think that's kind of our plan here too.
Yeah, I definitely passed you the mic on that one, so I did not spill the beans on early conversations and designs and drawing. There are gears in motion. It is a part of the franchise's history. Also, I'll just tell you as like a creative or as a developer, they're really fun opportunities to try things that might not necessarily be canon with the current story that we're telling. You can kind of like sidestep some of that stuff. It can get a little off the rails to some degree in certain things and themes that we can explore that I'm looking forward to with those events.
I will say Ginger Fast is best fast.
Is there any plans to showcase more aspects of the design backend process for solutions, creative ideas? I would love to see how the team approaches an idea or design issue. Would be great to showcase more creative talent like illustrators, concept artists, motion designers, VFX engineers, just to name a few. Yeah, I mean, for example, we showed today that we were showing Rob, but I think we got something to show you right now, actually. I think let's check in with our director here, Mason, and see what we got.
The Queen Crawler is a new boss in Killing Floor 3. And while you may not be able to understand the language she uses talking trash to players, rest assured, there's still one in the pipe. And finally, her teleportation pool, conjured by that time-honored reflex we all know and love, vomiting. But a Queen's High station calls for a bit more refinement than mustard.
Yogurt. That yogurt's not good. Jelly. There we go. That was a real vomit.
I'm watching that over our stream director's shoulder. There's got to be like some work violations that are happening there. Like, it looks like Ed is being kept against. Ed, by the way, we love you. Simply the most interesting man in the world. But we're definitely going to need you to let people know that you're not being held against your will in some basement with knives and gack and pipes.
Every time we premiere one of those Ed videos, it's really before then when we're like, hey, look at this thing that Ed just made, and he says it's okay if we show it. I'm like, I can't do that anymore. So mustard's off the list, yogurt's off the list.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what's next.
This dude is a menace in the grocery store. That's all I got to say. But long story short, we are definitely going to be showing you guys more behind the scenes look. Like today, we talked about even like deep dives into like the OTF, looking at Ed's work, talking to Rob. I feel really fortunate. I feel incredibly privileged to work with this talented team, and we're looking forward to showing you more of their work in the near future. Now that operator perk decoupling is complete, can we expect personalities, specialists to be added to the game more frequently? I'm looking to Jared. I'm going to watch my P's and Q's on this one. I just say yes at this point, right? Okay. Yes. I am moving on now. I don't even know where the camera is. Yes. There's stuff.
To add on to that, you should all know the first one that's coming, start of season 2. We've been pretty upfront about that one, but yes, I think it's safe to say there will be a cast of old favorites, derivatives of old favorites even.
Yep.
As well as new characters that are going to be joining the cast for you to love. So,
dude, I gotta move on.
Not going to spoil anything today. Yeah, we're moving on. We're moving on before Bryan does something.
Right. What is the cadence that we can expect after the rearmament update? So this kind of goes along to Jared's point of like, we will not confirm dates right now, but we always want to be really forward with you guys. And I think Jared just talking about like historically what some of the cadence was in the past.
Yeah. So Tripwire as a team has definitely found that like big updates work very well for us when we try and do it quarterly. And as updates develop, we take what's done and we package it up and we get it out. Now along the way we try and see what we can do. Otherwise, we know you guys want to see balance updates more. We're trying to get hot fixes out to address core issues as fast as we can. But we do have to be a little bit more careful about some of those things than you or we would like, because some changes can produce more instability instead of solving them. It's just the nature of the business. And sadly, that's kind of one of those reasons why you might not have seen as many as you or even we would have hoped so far. So where our cadence is going to kind of remain the same, big quarterly updates like KF1, like KF2, and now for KF3, and trying to get out things where we can, very targeted in between.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to say so much right now. It's interesting jumping from different builds too. Like there are certain things I was expecting to fight or weapons I was ready to use. I hope you guys are enjoying the rearmament update. I cannot wait for you to see what is in the near future.
Yeah.
Next one is text chat and or suicidal difficulty planned for this year? It is not currently planned for this year. It is something that is in development. And as soon as we have information of when that will be released, we will make sure to share that. That is one that community and Yosh, and I don't think you need to be a detective to see that that is something that you guys are very much missing. So we are very aware of it and making sure that we have a set of developers who can devote the appropriate amount of time to kind of get that in and working for you.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those top priorities that Bryan touched on earlier. And as we get closer to that coming online, we'll be able to share more and provide a more concrete date.
Are there plans to remove the need to run up to the VTOL and skip the 10-second countdown for each time we start matchmaking? So this is another one that is interesting because we as a team at Tripwire are very aware of this feedback. And I think even some of the team is kind of feeling that way now. Nothing confirmed. We're not opposed to doing it. I think it's just finding the developers and the development time to execute it properly. There's some other experiences and some other games that we have looked at for reference that kind of feel like they would be good examples. So nothing to fully confirm, but we're very aware of it and we're very open to that feedback as well. It's just, once again, finding kind of the right resources and time to execute upon it. And just not that it's an excuse for it, but I will say, like, if you hit tab, yes, you do still have to run up, but I even know that, like, building an immersive space can be a hot take, but just know that you can hit tab and go through certain menus and things like that. But once again, we're aware of that feedback and very open to it. It is now 70 years forward in the future. We've seen the time skip in the form of laser and rocket weapons, maps, crazy new enemy designs, and more. Where else and in what categories do you hope to have a chance to significantly demonstrate this leap through time? If all of them, what are you most excited about? I have a bunch of notes on this doc that I'm looking at, and I have little notes for them, and it specifically is just telling me everything not to say, because I got very excited yesterday when I read this one. So finding a good way of giving you guys information. One of the things, I think the way that we think about the game is, I definitely don't consider it a science fiction game. It is like a very near future thing. To me, there is like this dystopian element with equal doses of action and horror. Like, as of right now, we really don't have like a plan to, like, you know, like Jason X put you on the moon or anything like that. Like, we don't want to take ourselves too seriously, but there is this kind of grounded element that we want. When it came to looking at the art direction, like, Andrew Kirshner did a really good job of researching stuff like RoboCop, looking at stuff like Blade Runner. Like, we didn't want to really go cyberpunk, but just kind of find this like grounded, believable thing that we could kind of see into the near future. Looper is like a really good example of that. Like, we looked at that a good bit. District 9 was kind of another one. So kind of to continue to explore some of those bits of inspiration, there are certain maps that are not real world locations at all that we have these opportunities to kind of tell our own stories that I find really interesting. But there are plans for visiting real world locations and kind of depicting what that space could look like in a dystopian future. I think I did the best job without saying where those locations are.
I was ready to jump in and kind of cut you off.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it too, but we can't talk about it
we
yet.
will not say where some of those real world locations are yet.
But just add a little
Yeah.
bit more. And Brian, you're not allowed to say anything because you'll be tempted to say something.
Quiet.
That's a problem. But yeah, we want to show more of that. Hey, this is a place you might recognize, and this is what's happened there. And you can kind of see the story of the people who could have or maybe still do live in that area. Yep, you're good. Moving on.
All right, I'm going to go loose on what exactly is the mire. I've heard rumors that it's basically this Cthulhuoid creature, but from swamps instead of the deep ocean. But I'm still kind of unclear as if what its all purpose is other than to kind of create enhanced bioweapons. So yes, I am. There are elements there that are correct. The Lovecraftian kind of eldritch aspect is really on point. The way I kind of got started in my career and like working in haunted houses is kind of when I was exposed to Lovecraft and, you know, that kind of type of like cosmic horror stuff, that we can have these really grounded things that we're talking about, like a dystopian, not too distant future of like what happens when these major corporations pump billions of dollars into making these bioweapons. But then the mire, having Lovecraftian and eldritch influence, allows us to kind of introduce another tone into the game. And I've said this on a few streams, there is still an enemy that is hidden within the world that no one has found yet. There's one guy that has a website, and he's kind of trying to dig into what the mire is. We are going to build this lore up. We do have a payoff that we are working towards with it. In that roadmap, we tease new Zeds, we tease new enemies. There is information about that new enemy in the world, and some of you have literally looked right at it. So there's very, very subtle Easter eggs within the world. I really like scavenger hunt, so please kind of keep digging and looking into it. But yes, you're very much right that there is this kind of like Cthulhuoid element to it. It is a substance that is probably older than time itself. And Dr. Emmanuel Moorcroft, while he's kind of like stretched his wings with Horzine, I think the mire gets him really excited about new opportunities of what bioweapons could be like. So yeah, I gave a bunch of nerdy explanations there. So we'll kind of move on, but we're looking forward to showing you more of that in the future. So how does the story of KF3 fit within KF1 and KF2? Do we have a timeline of the story of sorts? Anything not canon? Oh, that's a good one. So it very much is a direct sequel. Obviously, we kind of moved the time period a little bit, but yeah, maybe we need to create some sort of timeline to kind of show like the historical events throughout, you know, even Killing Floor Incursion, like what's canon from that and what's not. I think this is an area where that feature of the comic book can help give some lore, like what happened between the events of KF2 and KF3. Like our writer Matt, and he and I wrote these things that, you know, we really didn't even explore within KF3, but there's stories of these plague wars and these kind of corporation wars and things like that we just did almost as a writing exercise. But there's nothing really that like we did not consider canon. We wanted it to be a direct sequel. You know, like for example, though, we allude to the original Mr. Foster dying between KF2 and KF3, and you play as a clone of him. I've mentioned in the past, though, about how like DJ Scully is very much the original DJ Scully. And you can find out in season 2, well, how does a guy survive? He will definitely be the oldest specialist by far. So I don't know if there's just a giant piece of Tupperware he's sleeping in, right? But yes, you can find out in detail how a character like that is canon has still survived.
So I will say, at least as far as I'm aware, about the only thing we consider non-canon and bulk is our kind of seasonal events, which we touched on earlier. Like, yes, the Ginger Fast is not canon. It's the coolest fast. It's the best fast. It is not the canon fast.
That is correct. What exactly is Z time in lore? Are the slowdowns local or they're worldwide? Given KF3 is in the future, is there any kind of cyberware to increase attunement to Z time? Z time, lore-wise, was a really cool gameplay mechanic that the original team created. I know, speaking to like Dave Hensley and Leland and Bill and some of those guys that, you know, have been around since day one, there was a lot of inspiration from like 300, Sin City, not only from a gameplay, but from a visual aspect as well. So it's one of those things kind of almost like the Force. We don't really want to get into the metachlorian of it. Like, it's a fun thing that happens within the world. You know, there was like little stuff that we explored of like, did we want to do some stuff with like the HUD that kind of made it almost look like an augmented reality? But it's one of those things that, like, over explaining it, we would rather just focus on the gameplay mechanic of it. As far as Z time kind of triggering, whether it's local or worldwide, that's for everyone. And one of the things that we did add is the ability to have that Z time bar up top. There was a lot of feedback from some players, how it was like kind of unclear, like what is triggering this? Is it happening? When is it happening? Is it happening for other people? So that Z time bar does a really good job of communicating to your teammates. You know, like, I'm doing my part, are you doing yours? Like, kind of contributing to filling that bar up, and then like right when it's about to fire off and those elements. So yeah.
Yeah, so essentially from a mechanical point of view, and I'm sure some engineer or designer somewhere will slap me for small inaccuracies here, but it mostly works the same across all of the games. The big difference is we're just kind of showing you the trigger build up this time.
Yep. Okay, so we have our last question, but as Jared mentioned earlier, we've got a ton of questions, and we're going to be doing multiple streams. We're going to be doing more playing with more of you guys. There's going to be having more of the team on and kind of communicating of like What have we built? What are we building? What are our thoughts on things? So just know that. And I want to take a moment before we do this last question and thank all of you guys, not only for playing the game, jumping on the rearmament, but also for taking the time to engage with us, right? Like, it was really nice reading over your guys' questions and comments, and I hope you found this useful. It's been really nice. So with that, our last question is, how much work was perk decoupling? With it being over the rearmament, can we expect faster season drops? So I'll kind of handle the first part. It was a wild amount of work, right? Like, we really invested in the idea of kind of like role playing as a character. Once again, this is Obi. This is his backstory. This is a medic. You know, I would tend to make this joke about, like, I'm a, you know, nerdy, boring 40-year-old dad, and when I play a game, I really want to role play as these kind of like G.I. Joe, you know, almost like special forces, unique individuals. Like, these guys and girls are the best Zed hunters in the world, and they've all kind of been pooled together. It was a good bit of work. It's one of the reasons that it took this long to get it to that point. It's not that we did not hear your guys' feedback, but it was finding a way to do it. This touches skills, this touches animations, this touches literally every aspect of the game, from rigs to, you know, you heard Rob earlier talking about making universal gadgets, right? And things like that. So once again, we heard that feedback. I hope you guys enjoy the ability to play as any specialist and as any perk. I'm really looking forward to seeing what combos you come up with. So please, like, spam chat, let me know. Like, are you going to be Foster and a ninja? Are you going to be Devlin and a sharpshooter? I'm really curious to see what kind of role playing you guys are excited about doing and what you want to see in the future. But I also want to give a massive thank you to every developer at Tripwire for acting on that feedback, for putting their blood, sweat, and tears into making it possible. Today is really a big day. You know, this is just the first update, but we got a lot of cool stuff cooking for you guys, and I'm very, very, very excited about the future of KF3. Jared, do you want to talk a little bit? I know you mentioned earlier some of the cadence with updates and kind of things like that, but, you know, like, once again, Rearmament update, it was really to address your guys' feedback. Perk and specialists, giving you guys that freedom, and then also real world weapons. As far as cadence go, I'm going to kind of pass it to Jared, though.
Yeah, so we touched on this before, and I'll bring it up again because it's probably one of the more widely talked about things out there. You know, the way we operate best and the way, you know, our team can really get updates to you the fastest is with our big quarterly updates, which we've historically done across all of our titles, including the original Killing Floor 2, and now Killing Floor 3. And that is most likely going to continue for the foreseeable future. Now, in between, we do know you want to see more. You want to see more things like hotfixes. You want to see more things like balance patches. And we are working to see how we can do those better for you, but we have to be very targeted with those because, once again, there is risk when you do these other updates, especially with some of the things like hotfixes where you can make things more unstable, and that's the last thing we want to do to people who are already having a problem. Long story short, it's complicated. We know. We're working to improve our processes every day, and thank you for being part of the journey.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys. I do want to take a moment and thank our testers. I want to thank Yosh. I want to thank Molly. There's also a very important man behind the camera here, switching all the, flipping all the switches and all that, Mason. So massive thank you to all you guys. A big thank you for Rob coming in today and kind of sharing a little bit about his history with the company and making guns for all of the games. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm sure I'm going to see a bunch of you guys online tonight playing the game. So if you see me, I know a few of you guys, testers, just had to revive me in a few matches and share some dosh. But yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And we will talk to you again in the very near future.
Bye, everyone.
Later. Quad barrel.